it's VJ.
It's Jane.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot Shooter. We're here. We're gonna it's like a part 1A.
Yeah.
Part A to our to our episode. Subsection. Before we get into that, we have refilled our boozy
sherbet float.
Yeah.
I was like, she waiting for me to finish it, and
No,
I couldn't come up with the word.
Our boozy sherbet float. This has sherbet and a little rosé.
A different rosé, so hopefully it's not nasty. If you haven't watched our canned rosé taste test, you should, because we used two cans, and one of them we did not like so much. So,
cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things we wish we had.
Clink.
Oh, you don't want to tap the table the one time. Not bad.
Not horrible. Well, because you put such a statement behind it the last episode, I had to not tap it. Once I get it out my system, I don't need to do it anymore.
I've been telling you for weeks.
I can't change who I am. First tap of the day.
So I tried to meet you where you were.
First tap of the day has to hit the table for the regular glass. I can't help that.
So,
anywho,
in the last episode, we were talking about our hair journeys. Hair as a black woman. As you can see, we have two different styles of hair.
Yeah, honey.
She gets to do what she wants with her hair, and I get to do what I want with mine.
Yeah.
We should keep it that way.
And, yeah. Even though I was like, I have really long Marley hair at home, and I was going to do twists, but I was like, VJ has twisted hair right now, and I do not want the same style as VJ.
I thought you knew I took my hair out.
This week, yeah, but I was going to put it in for the wedding last weekend.
You got the same style.
I don't know. That the way you said it is the reason why.
We can be twinsies.
We can be twinsies. No, thank you.
So for this shooter, we wanted to talk about the men.
Yeah.
Last week we gave you women is trash. Women are trash. This week
we've talked about hat fishing, catfishing, and all that in between.
We're gonna take it up a notch and talk about men who wear wigs,
weaves, and fake beards.
So what is a male weave? I know what a male wig is. What are we considering a male weave? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it okay? Okay? Let's define this together. Is that when a bald guy? You seen the videos?
Okay.
And they go in and their barber glues hair to the top of their bald spot and then cuts it and shapes it and forms it into a low top Caesar. Give them some waves. A nice cut. Is that what we're going to qualify as that?
As a wig? I qualify that as a wig.
I feel like a wig, like a toupee, you just plop on. I guess it could be a wig.
Yeah. Let me tell you what I qualify as a wig.
Okay. Just terrified if that's not a wig. I don't know where this conversation is going to go.
I think I've sent you this man's TikTok, but he had faux locs in his hair. Like he's trying to.
Oh, when they do starter locks, started calling them, yeah.
But they're they're already halfway down your back when you started them last week.
And you didn't have any hair to start with.
Like they got crocheted.
That's what we're gonna.
That's what I'm qualifying as a male weave.
You let us know what a male weave is.
Yeah,
we're gonna
let
talk
us know
about
what a male weave is.
We're gonna talk about fake hair in general.
I'm gonna just tell you those lock extensions that was on his head, and he tried to roll it up in a bun. That was too much for me. That was.
VJ has a thing about men with locks.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I think
this is a great episode for you to watch. If you have started this episode on wherever you can find podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever, Google Play, this might be someone you need to go ahead and hop on YouTube for that reaction, because simple gestures really set some things off. Here's the thing, she's like, do I? Oh, but you do.
But I feel like I've only, so.
It's not necessarily it's not a great one. I'm not saying it's good.
I know. But there are two people I have dated who had There's one person I've dated.
There's two people you've entertained.
Entertained.
Yeah.
So like that's not it. Who've had locks.
Uh-huh.
They were not lock extensions. They were not like
I
met them when their
naturally
lock journey
grown.
had already like they were past their
before
shoulders.
people were before faux locks were a thing.
Even a thing.
Yeah.
The first person, his lock, it didn't bother me when he threw his head back with his locks.
He was first?
Okay. The second person.
The second person. I was like, wait, what? Wait, is my timeline off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first person, I had a, woo. You don't have to turn.
No, I feel like, it's like body language in college. And when some people face outward, it looks like they're not interested in what you have to say. I'm interested in what you have to say, so let me give the audience that courtesy.
The thing about the first guy with the locks,
Mm-hmm.
the way he would like whip them back.
Yeah, he flipped his hair back.
He flipped his hair back, and it just didn't. It wasn't attractive in the way that it was like.
It was not like a masculine.
It wasn't a masculine flip back. Where the second one, he was able to just like kind of just flip it out of his face, not like with the shoulder.
Herbal Essence flip, Pantene Pro
like with my hair
back.
Cause I'm like, at the time where he and I were cool, I was an AKA. So for me, I'm the only person in this situation that needs to whip their hair. I don't want to compete for whipped hair. And that's what I felt like.
Can't whip it as a unit?
No.
I tried for all you guys out there.
And I think there are some men who have locks that are very attractive.
Yeah, they are.
When they're like natural, twisted up nicely. Like I don't have a
thing against
locks.
Is the certain actions with, and now every time I see a guy do that,
that's what you think of, because you will see it too.
I think about all of it. That reaction to things, I was like, Lord.
You've seen him do it though, right?
Yes, I have.
And
because you would talk about it, and then I saw it, I was like,
because I would ask, is it me or does that look off? But the other one, he was just like, flip it back. For me, there's nothing like a fade, like a low cut with the waves. But I do like a little high top fade, a little curly. It was, anyway.
There we go. Wrap it up. 7 minutes in. Amy, touch fake hair. For real.
Well, and so the guy on TikTok, he looked like he was in this almost 40.
Okay.
With like crocheted soft locks and I was like, I don't know if you did those. Whomever did those, because I've seen like lock extensions on men and it didn't look like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
like August Alsina might have been one of the first ones to do it, and then it became a thing.
Yeah, his were like shiny, like how you would get your soft locks.
Yeah.
That's
and
what
it's like yeah. And then you can tell.
Yeah.
They need a little time.
Yeah.
So.
What about you?
About what?
What's your stance on fake locks or men with locks? As long as they don't whip their hair.
I don't care.
He would like throw his neck up and like.
I don't care.
Not cute.
I don't care. I just don't like. I feel okay. Here's my thing with men and fake hair. They talk so much shit about women and fake hair. So many men are like, oh, you gotta weave, or you bald headed under that, natural, blah 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 blah. They give us so much shit, but now that something is available to make you feel better about how you look,
feeling that receding
hairline, that beard that won't connect, you can get that attached to the. I don't even know how that.
How do you
works.
feel about fake beards?
I don't know how. I'm trying to think. Okay.
I've seen it on America's Next. It's like a glue. They do a glue.
It is a glue, but I keep thinking about extracurricular activities and what happens. I just have so many questions for that. And can you wash it?
I hope so.
Can you like if it's glued down, is it like you get a wig installed and it can stay for like days, I don't know. I've never had a wig installed for like
Can
per,
they
like long term.
reapply the glue?
Does it reapply? Do you take it off at night and put it on your nightstand? Like these are the questions I have about fake beard. I have so many questions.
That's a good question. Let me ask you this though: if during the extracurricular activities,
beard slip off,
beard slips off, or like half is off, what would you do? What do you do? What do you do? Do you just like take it the rest of the way off
I
and
would
just
say
keep?
something.
You would?
But I've gotten to the point where I'm like, so I was
Yeah,
like,
you
yo,
do.
I just said, like, listen, we comfortable. If we gonna be doing anything extracurricular, we comfortable. And I'm like,
Comfortable enough to tell him his
you got a little, you got a little something slide. You just want to take it all the way.
Would you snatch it all the way off?
No, I ain't snatching it.
What if you didn't know it was fake?
I'm not snatching anything off of anybody's face. That just seems like a reflex might pop you back. I don't want that. Like if you at dinner, okay, if y'all are out for a night and you're at dinner and he go to wipe, first of all, whoever installed your beard did not do a good job. If you at dinner and he go wipe his face, like his mouth, it pucker a little bit, that the top of that beard flip back, it's like it flips, and you sitting there in disbelief because, whoa, I'm not reaching up, I'm not doing that. I think you might want to go check. I think you might want to go to the bathroom.
I'm talking about like if he has a full beard, like Rick Ross style beard,
and it's flip.
Flip, not a little bit, but like full flip down.
You need to go to the bathroom.
You're not gonna be like, hey, bro, you need to put that other piece back up.
Honey, you might need to check yourself on them.
I don't want him to walk to the bathroom and have his beard flipped down.
Yeah, he probably gonna be like, oh, what is it? I think your beard coming off. I think that's what I would. I think that's all. I don't want to make people feel bad because you might. They probably listen to this podcast and we talk a lot about beards not connected. But just in case, hey, you might want to.
If it's a first date, are you going for a second?
Probably. How fine is he with the beard or not with the beard? Listen, you might have me now. You don't need no fake beard no more, baby. You caught a fish. He might be fine. He might be fine without a beard. He just a little self-conscious.
He just need a little encouragement.
He just need a little encouragement. It was like, you don't have to cast your line out there no more with the fake beard. I'm here. What's up? What's up? Are you good? You look good without the beard. What do we need to do? You need some growth oil. Spring a little tea tree, a little jojoba.
You add that oil to that fake beard, that shit coming down. It's definitely coming down.
Exactly.
It's coming out.
How about we take care of the skin underneath? Baby boy.
You
It's
know,
fine without the beard.
what I think we just said on the previous
God.
episode
Tears.
that we gotta let people do what they want to do. We cannot police it.
No.
So if a man wants to add a fake beard
to his face,
to his face,
fine. Do what you want to do.
do what you want to do. I might feel lied to.
Now, I'm going to say, now if somebody don't want to date you because you have a fake beard, that ain't on them. You take that as they're not the right
all
person.
my women natural.
They're not the right person for you.
Yeah.
You
Let
gotta
me
find
ask you
someone
about
that's
this.
like you.
Because I follow this barber whose clients are very handsome. And she sprays like enhancements.
Oh, like the black stuff?
Like the black stuff. It was called
I don't know what it's called.
Beijing. It's not called Beijing.
It's not, but
You know what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
what you're talking about.
Beignet. It's not called beignet.
Anyway.
What do you think about that? You know what I always think about?
What?
Men get in the showers without shower caps most of the time.
They do.
So does that black stuff run down their face?
It does. Okay. I don't think it does. So, okay, also there was a TikTok of this guy. He was like, after a full day of catfishing, and he took a toothbrush with some water and rubbed that hairline back. He even had a line like he had cut like a thing in it. I was like, boy, you wild. And that hairline pushed back. I was like, dang, that was a good fade. That was a good fade.
I appreciate that. I think enhance whatever it is that you need to enhance. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you just don't be judgmental on.
Yeah, don't flip it around and judge other people just because you lack what you want to lack now.
And I'd rather your hairline be filled in than not. Or go bald. I think a bald man with a beard is so handsome.
But what if they can't get no beard? They just out here bald babying.
Well, most men get a little scruff, right?
I don't know what happens with men's facial hair. I don't know if I've ever seen a bald man without a beard.
Yeah, or without like some type of mustache or goatee
type of thing.
Yeah. I think my whole thing is do what you want.
Do what you want to do. Walk with pride. You have to wear confidence. It's the most important thing you could have. It's confidence. And as long as you're confident, somebody's going to buy it.
And on that note, it's VJ.
It's Jan.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Bye.